taken infestations, spreading like a cancer through the ley lines. These need to be cleared. The source of this corruption is at hand. Find it, and destroy it. These wells once served as springs of Ascendant energy, used by Artekians to sculpt structures such as this. Now they are barren parodies of their once noble purpose. One day, perhaps, they will shine again. This shrine is defiled by their presence. See that the orb they stole is returned to the mausoleum beneath the cathedral. This mausoleum is a memorial to a Techian, Mallory, the first wayfinder to traverse this ley line. Mallory was brilliant, like a star burning in the blackness of space, a beacon for others, aspirational. But it was her insatiable curiosity that took her life when she ventured into the Black Garden against my wishes, and never returned. This cache marks a memorial. Long ago, a Techian fell here. Not one you're searching for. She was much older. One of those who first forded the lines. A cartographer who gave her life to the void. She ventured into the unknown, and we knew the safe path only by how long her light lasted before it gave out. I may tell you her name someday. She was a friend. And now she is part of the stream. I will not allow Zivu of Wrath to defile her sacrifice. Take a moment to reorient yourself again. This cache is placed on a set navigation point, a landmark in the plain. Moving through these realms can be misleading. You desire something so badly that it changes. You hear it calling to you, but it is only a rippling mirage. Your desires twisting the energies of the plane. You can trust in those visions only as much as you can trust in yourself. This cache contains planar telemetry about an attempted breach of the Ascendant plane from somewhere else. The paracausal can influence this place with thought, tie two ends of our world together with their willpower. Something ruptured this space with the power of its desire alone. Scorn, harvesting Ascendant energy with such simple, brute force. They must be stopped. It appears these decaying vermin have discovered a means to refine Ascendant energy. The dark intellect in the Scorn is a cruel reflection of their former lives as Elixni. But to have reverse-engineered a process to refine Ascendant energy, they could not have done this on their own. So, the Scorn stage some sort of ritual combat. This is not of Elixni culture. Are they developing their own? These Scorn appeared to be in the early stages of developing some form of trial by combat. I'm reminded of your Crucible, Guardian. Mockeries of life, sloughing off the skin of their former culture. If the Scorn are learning, changing, what are they becoming? This cache holds record of the Harbingers, ancient weapons we set to bear against the Hive God Oryx. When we attacked Oryx's dreadnought, 3 Techians and I set the Harbingers upon him. It took all our powers to call forth weapons of such impossible destruction, all for naught. Now his sister awaits me, lingering in her crystal coffin. A move against her will not succeed if guided by force alone. This is a Corsair wayfinding cache. Information on their search for me through the ruins of this place. To imagine my Corsairs looked for me, even here, that they gave their lives while searching through these crooked plains. A queen would not be humbled. I will add their sacrifice to the weight I already bear. This data cache was left by one of my Techians after the Battle of Saturn. It bears my name. She was trying to reach me through the power of her will. She entered this plane and summoned me. And she succeeded, after a fashion. Rest. Your queen has heard your call. A hive ritual. See that it is undone, Guardian. I sense other wizards, somewhere beyond the portals, maintaining this ritual. They must be stopped. The Hive sought to create a breachway between this realm and Zivo Arath's throne world? I am uncertain such a ritual could have succeeded. Zivo Arath must be desperate to stop Savathun. How unfortunate for her. A Hive fortress turned prison now opens its gates to you. When the Hive first invaded this realm, we imprisoned their undying emissary beneath this tower. Now you will do what we could not. The Hive infest the Ascendant plane like termites in rotting wood, spreading out from the borders of their progenitors' throne worlds. To end the Hive, you must end them at their source, for without the worm gods, they are as fragile as glass.
I recognize this place, even if it's changed. The data cache here has old combat logs of mine. At the beginning of the Dreaming City's curse loop, we held out until the end, but we were down to our blades against the Taken. We heard voices. A sea of awoken reinforcements surged at our backs. They came from a split in the plains. I thought we were saved, and then I recognized some of their faces. My Corsairs. Friends who had already fallen in the battle. The curse loop was starting over. I led the same friends to their deaths again and again. Let's keep moving. The data in this cache is corrupted. The Hive tried to gain access by force. We spent ages keeping these lines clear. Then Zivu Arath gets involved, and suddenly we have waves of Hive breaking down our doors. The Corsairs and Techians had it under control. Even while facing an endless curse from a wish dragon, it never got this bad. This cache is mostly corrupted. Might have been pathfinding data. Zivu Arath's scouts have been this way. They probably tampered with it. I knew her forces were crawling through the plains, but if they're bold enough to leave stuff like this behind, it's like they're mocking us. She knows we can't stop her. She can flood the plains with endless troops, and there's nothing we can do but hold out as long as we can.